As we greet you once again with this encounter between Chaguanas North and Moruga. Of course, Chaguanas North in their white strips and Moruga battling in the red and black. This game is being played at the Africa Ground in central Trinidad, and hoping that the players, no doubt, could grow accustomed to a new facility. This is not a ground that they would have played much on over the years, if at all. And so it's giving them, I suppose, a few challenges, one would have to say, but it's also good for the neighborhood to get a secondary schools game on there. We're into the 21st minute of play here now. Here's a chance as, again, Chaguanas North battling, going forward here, trying their best to get something started. The ball played away and played to the back post, but then look at the bounce. It just basically took a hop. A wicked hop there. The ball just went right over the head of Hezekiah John. It was a good pass from Aaron Raymond, trying to change the side to get it over to him. Unfortunately, it bounced over and it basically killed the opportunity. Here they come again with the corner kick now. Chaguanas North trying to tighten the screws here, and the ball headed out. Still, they have numbers forward. Great ball again, but the defense doing very well this time around to keep that one out. Philip still having an opportunity though, but it goes wide of the mark. So it's going to be another goal kick to Moruga, the referee. I'm not quite sure what he's asking for, if he wants to change the ball or what it is he's instructing. And the play is down, that's what it is. Play is down way over in the distance from the Moruga camp, and the referee just want to make sure that everything is a-okay, that he's alive and will survive. He's back on his feet now, but although he seems a little bit hobbled at the moment, and he went back down. Sometimes it might just take a little bit of encouragement, a little drink of water to kind of reinvigorate the body, and that is what I'm sure they're hoping for here now. Another quick piece of control on the part of Chaguanas North, but Moruga running at them hard. Great opportunity here now. They're trying to get bodies forward and trying his best to get around to that one. Hooks it back nicely, but it might have just gone over the line, and the effort there on the part of the Tyrrell Pemberton might just have been in vain, as it was over the line by the time he made contact and got to swing the foot over. There is goalkeeper Aaron Raymond for Chaguanas North, a big fella, and no doubt packing a wicked punch, as you could see there. Look at how far that ball travels, and they're off to the races again. This could be interesting here, cutting inside, but again the ground creating problems for the players. It's not totally grassed. There are several patches that are bare, and that means once rain falls on it, it's a totally different surface to when the grass is on it. This one is thrown in quickly by Joseph, and they're trying to get it up on that left-hand side, but he goes tumbling over again, and in a white shirt, when he falls over that often, it doesn't make easy viewing for commentators, because you can't even see the numbers at all. Here is another opportunity now for them to get across, and this has been a nice little purple patch here for Chaguanas North. Of course, their coach anxious to get something out of this game, and you know, they always say if you cannot beat the top teams, at least beat the teams that are at your level or even below you. And I'm sure Chaguanas North must be thinking Moruga is in the same boat as them, so this is an ideal opponent for them to try to get something from. 25 minutes gone. Here is the free kick, and in towards the goalkeeper, and it's headed away, but the goalkeeper eventually is going to come and claim it. The attacker just falling down in front of him and nothing doing. This one is bowled out here, trying to get it up to Smith, Santana Smith, but it's intercepted. They're still going forward with it again. Here's the shot wide of the mark, flying in at the back post there, trying to get something on it was Akwi, and it goes wide. But that was another great opportunity for Chaguanas North. The ball just bouncing and probably just hit a little too hard. It was a lovely little feed there again, coming across the goal from Raymond, and then here is the cross. It looked like it was a shot aimed at the back post, and Akwi was just trying to catch up with the ball, and it goes behind. Still they're battling away, trying to get something going. Now playing defense. This is going to be the trick in all of this here. David, Levan David, the captain, battling hard for his team. And a yellow card is going to be, in fact, it's a red card. It's the second yellow, and that will indicate a red card for Chaguanas North. And it's the captain of the team. He is being red carded here by the referees, gets a second yellow, and that is that. So in the 26th minute, or the 27th minute, they're down to 10 men. So this could change the whole dynamic of the game. It's goalless in this one, but Chaguanas North are down to 10 men, and a big blow for them because their captain Levan David is off. He's off to an early shower, and now is an opportunity for the Moruga outfit to try to capitalize here, to see if they can't get something from this game. They have a golden opportunity here. They have just almost 15, almost 17 minutes and whatever added on time in the first half, plus the entire second half, where they'll be benefiting from a one-man advantage. The question is, can they make it count? Nil it is. Here is the cross. He hits it low, but it's blocked. And it's gone out, so it's going to be a corner kick. And now you can see a substitution being made by Chaguanas North. Jaquan Benjamin is the man coming on, as he tries to bring some fresh legs to proceedings here for Chaguanas North. Here's a shot coming at goal, but again, brilliantly saved by Raymond for Chaguanas North, keeping the Wolves from the door. And in this one, and no doubt hoping against hope that they might be able to pull off a little miracle here. And despite being down to 10 men, really show the fight and the resolve to still get a victory out of this. See the coach not happy at all, but urging on his troops, and Coach Anson Raymond. So a throw-in, another throw-in to Moruga. Ball still in play. Another opportunity to get the ball strong inside. The defense being stretched here right now. And again, here comes goalkeeper Raymond doing well. Just batting it away and getting it upfield quickly. Try to do the diagonal, and just a little bit too close. They really needed to lead him into that position. Still controlling the ball quickly. Here is Aaron Raymond. as they fight tooth and nail to try to get the ball into the up positions. But it's going to be a real dogfight there the rest of the way in this encounter. 0-0 the scoreline. Akwi, ball thrown in and comes back to him. A lovely little ball in the header down. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper, and really and truly a fine flying header there. A brilliant cross, and just not able to get it past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper, Mr. Jaden Turner, was very alert on that occasion. Here is the throw-in, and the ball just kind of back to him, and then he just lobbed it into the area. And look at this header. Nice header there from Raymond. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it past the goalkeeper. Brilliant Aaron Raymond there, but nothing doing for him. So 10-man Chaguanas North almost breaking the deadlock. And of course, both coaches very animated right now because they sense that something is about to give in this one. Here is the throw-in, and taken down, might have touched a hand there, but the referee says play on. And opportunities now for Moruga to build from the back. Here they come. Nice little ball over the top, but this will run into the arms of the goalkeeper. He takes his time and then he falls over, kills a few more seconds. I would hate to think that he's trying to run clock in the first half of the game. Nevertheless, stranger things have happened. And battling for it, turning, twisting in the middle of the park there, trying to get some advantage. Joseph, Tariq Joseph, still giving himself Akwi outside there, doing his part. Here they come again. Chaguanas North down that right-hand side. They have numbers forward. Although they're down to 10 men, they're still surging forward and getting themselves opportunities. Here's a cross ball and taking no chances whatsoever. And playing it away there was William LeBron for Moruga. He wasn't sure where the man was behind him, and he went safety first and concedes another corner. 33 minutes gone so far in this encounter. Here's the corner. It's headed away, but again, they still have possession of it. Here is the hook back, and the ball still running loose in the area. Only now can they get it out and could breathe a little sigh of relief. But here comes Chaguanas North again. The ball played down that right-hand side, just a little too strong, and it's gone behind Alex Thomas, a little bit anxious to get it forward there. So 10 men against 11. And the 10-man Chaguanas North are the ones who seem to be prizing out the better opportunities so far. Moruga trying, though, to kill off the opposition. They have a man advantage, and they still can't get the ball out of there. This could be problems for them. And Chaguanas North really applying pressure on Moruga. Moruga under the gun here. Still they come forward, surging forward, looking for something down at that left-hand side, and eventually they corral him and takes it away. So good enterprise in football coming from Chaguanas North. They just need to try to finish off what they started. Ball thrown in and won back easily by Moruga, but Chaguanas still have possession, and they're still trying to create something. They may get a chance here. It's a shot just wide. Again, the ball going right across the face of the goal, and it stays out. So despite being down to 10 men, Chaguanas are carving out some great openings here. They just haven't been able to put the finishing touches on any of them to date. Another throw-in. So a good spell this for Chaguanas North. They just wish that they could maybe capitalize on it with a goal or two. and that will be the ideal scenario for them. But as it is right now, it's still a scoreless situation, and they're down a man. They lost their skipper, and they'll be hoping that they don't miss him too much. Here's another ball played forward, just wide of the upright. The goalkeeper had it covered though, so no alarms for him, and they will start again, Moruga. So they've come under heavy pressure from the Chaguanas North outfit, and just holding on here. The goalkeeper had to be brilliant on a couple of occasions, and he was already in this game. This time the ball again takes that wicked hop and allows them, but here is the tackle to win it back. Moruga on the move once more. Ball kept in, but losing his footing and still going, and he was just clunked into there. The referee says play on, but he just goes backwards after that contact, and you can see him holding his shin. He might have been touched there with the boot, and more collisions all over the field. Bodies tumbling every which way, and here he is. He stays down, and that it could be of some major concern. Pemberton is a real-life wire for Moruga, and they would really need him to be back up and firing. And the referee takes a look. Pemberton wants some assistance, and the physio is just jogging, taking his time to get there, and the player is like writhing in pain. And immediately they apply a little bit of ice just to numb the area, and that ought to do the trick to allow the player to continue in a short while. So good end-to-end action here. If anything, Chaguanas North enjoying the better of the exchanges, but they just can't seem to break through. And remember, they're down to 10 men. They lost their captain, Levan David, in the 27th minute. So they've been playing the last 10 minutes or so with a man short, and you wouldn't notice unless I was to tell you that they were playing a man short. They seem to be enjoying the better of the exchanges. Here they come again down that left-hand side. There's another ball played into space. A bit of a foot race there, and Aaron Raymondo is beaten to it, and it's going to be a throw-in to them. And the field, though, is probably it's instructive, the type of field it is. It's grass in some parts, and then there's pure dirt at other parts. And this is the foul throw. The ball just kind of slipped out of his grasp. Ball thrown in. This too will go in for a throw, and it's going to be taken quickly by Tyreek Joseph. And here they come again on the move, still battling. They're looking for something, and just at the death, it's taken off his boot, and it goes behind for a corner kick. And at that time, it was Diego Phillips, doing the honors. 38 minutes gone. Almost 39 minutes in the first half of this encounter. Chaguanas North 0, Moruga 0. But there was so much goal-mouth action that it makes you wonder how this deadlock hasn't been broken just yet. And on a surface like this, you want to believe something is going to give. Here's a ball skidding forward, but cleared away by the defense, but only as far back as him, and he puts a return ball back inside. Still another opportunity to get a shot off the water, denying him on that occasion. And this is good football, coming right in front of his man and taking the ball away was Akwi. But Moruga still having the resolve to pick themselves up and keep going. Kosi Fonset getting involved as well. Here is Moruga, and just as they thought they had something, Santana Smith was very down on goal, and across came the defender to take it out for the corner kick. So no goals yet, and a great chance here now for Moruga to try to swing something in towards goal. Russell Lynch is going to bring this one in. Here it comes, ball played in to the back post, headed down, but straight at goalkeeper Aaron Raymond. He races out to the edge of the box and then fires upfield. But again, very comfortable for the defense. As the ball is just edging in ahead of him over the line there. It was a valiant effort from LeBron Williams trying to keep it in. And the official said it's still Moruga's ball, and this time it's played into touch. So this is Chaguanas North's ball this time around. So 0-0 the scoreline as we enter 41 minutes of play. Can they do something for it? And again, with 41 minutes gone and a man down, they're still pushing forward here. Here is the pulling and trying to deny his man, and they're pulling him back. And that is the card. That would be the second yellow for him, and that is the captain, Levan David, picking up his second yellow card. And 2 yellows equal a red. And but since that time, Chaguanas North surprisingly have stayed on the front foot. Now they have to backtrack here. They're under some pressure, but again, good, solid defensive work here now. They are bringing the ball up and trying, if anything, to get it quickly into their attackers, and they seem to always have 3 attackers on top, and despite being a man down, they haven't changed much in terms of their formation. They still want to keep the pressure on the defenders, and they so far so good for them. With 42 and a half minutes gone, they no doubt would want to go in at the half at least level without conceding, if possible, leading by that 1-0. They have a chance here now to get this one forward. Benzema, the substitute. Here is the shot, but it's again it skips off his boot, and it looked in the end like if it was a pass, but he was really trying to drill this towards goal, hoping to get proper contact and force the keeper into a save. He gets another bite at the cherry, Benzema, but the ball is given away, and they're on the move again, just managing to keep it out, and eventually it's cleared away by Moruga, but Chaguanas North still putting pressure on. And where will the shot come? Turning left then back to his right, and an opportunity now to get the shot in, and it goes over the bar for a goal kick. Fonset, and Nkosi Fonset, the man, trying his luck there and not able to get it on target, and it goes behind. It's going to be another goal kick for Moruga. They having real difficulty though with their footing on this occasion. The goalkeeper though running out of his goal and out of the water, trying to get something going there and not having much luck. It's been a real tussle for the ball in midfield, but they might have to get a chance at goal here. Moruga turning, twisting, able to just hook it back. Now the ball is just played forward and a little too far ahead of Pemberton. Terrell Pemberton was the intended target. Looked like Brandon Collymore was the man trying to tee him up. But goalkeeper Raymond, not in too much of a hurry. He knows that the halftime whistle could come very soon, and he would like to keep it at 0-0 if possible. So unofficially, we're into added on time here now in this the first half, The ball again played down at that left-hand side. It's going to be a throw into Moruga. Taken quickly as they go running. Cullimore plays the ball across. And still not able to go in. Here's a little stab at goal. Wide of the mark. Not too far off. It went sizzling past everything. And it just hit the turf and squirted away. And goes behind. It's going to be a goal kick. Once again, here's the shot. A nice little stab at goal. Had good pace on it. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it between the uprights. 0-0 the scoreline here. Can somebody break the deadlock? They won't get a chance to do that though in the first half because the referee has blown the whistle to signal the end of the first half. And at the end of it, it's Chaguanas North 0, Moruga Secondary 0. So here we have the second half action here kicking off in this encounter, and immediately it's Chaguanas North back in action once more, trying their best to try to see if they could hold off the one-man advantage that Moruga has on them. That's after they lost their captain in the 27th minute, but since that time they've really upped the tempo just a little bit and trying to really stave off the challenges from Chaguanas North, and Moruga still giving it their all. Here is another daring run down that side. The ball comes across and it's cleared away. Quickly, the ball is played back up Akwi with the throw. He's got to do it all over again. And another one. So making progress down that right-hand side. Akwi's throw, again, a little bit too strong. But here's a lovely little turn. And is the shot coming? And trying to bring it back on his right foot. The ball goes up and over. And a quick fire shot there coming from Fonset, but not able to keep it on target. It's that kind of a day. You look at the white outfits of the Chaguanas North unit, and white, I'm not quite sure how you clean an outfit like that, but they keep getting on a chance. But he was trying to be cute there, Ezekiah John, and he really just needed to take control and maybe fire a shot across goal. Once you hit it on target, anything could happen. And by that time, he just seemed to relax a little bit too much and miss the whole goal, pushing it back. That's going to be a free kick right in front of the referee as well. And the ball taken quickly. So Moruga just rushing just that little bit, and it's not paying off for them. And players turning, twisting, falling all over the place. It's a heavy ground, and it's really made for excitement, if you know what I mean. As they keep coming forward at the ball, Cullimore getting a little touch on it, trying to hold up there. Tyreek Joseph claiming it was his ball, but the referee says no, and still they have possession. There is Jackman Benaman. He's turning with it, and they just seem to lose the handle there, Joseph. Probably just putting his hand on his man. And we have another player who went down and stayed down on this occasion. So the referee just trying to make certain that everything is okay. Remember, these players still have their whole lives ahead of them, their whole footballing careers ahead of them. So you don't want them to be carrying serious injuries, and then you just compound it by not rendering assistance or making sure that they're fit to continue. And knowing players, they will always want to continue. You never want to walk off the field. Santana Smith, who is a key part of their whole outfit, he is off the field. So it's 10 men against 10 men essentially now, while Smith gets attended to. And the ball played into the vicinity. This is the danger man. Can he get the shot off? He does, but it's blocked. Beautifully done as well, because they sense that the shot was going to be coming from Terrell Pemberton. And luckily for them, they had enough numbers back there, Chaguanas North, because Pemberton does have a wicked shot with that right foot of his. A chance for the corner kick, and they're going to be aiming for him again. This time the ball is up in the air and easily cleared away by Chaguanas, but they're not out of the woods yet. The return ball is a deep one, headed down and brought forward, but they lose the handle on it. Now Chaguanas North trying to maybe do a quick counter. Instead, they now have to retreat because Moruga gets possession and forcing them to have to try to play with it. He loses the handle on it and then goes down. But the referee says play on, ball is up, and trying to turning one way, then the next. Good skill from Raymond. But eventually, in that quagmire, you're going to lose the battle if you try to run with the ball. And that goes for both teams because here he is now trying his best to move for Ramsey and also having problems. But the goalkeeper, again, the ball comes right across. The goalkeeper was there and the tackle came. What is the call? Is it an offside call? The referee's going to have a look. And it just seemed to come down. He stays down though under the weight of the challenge, but the referee didn't give a free kick. I suppose the ball might have gone out. For here is the ball in the area. This one is blocked, and the return ball still battling for it. And good work again from Joshua rather, Kesney Joshua. Here's the cross. The goalkeeper dropped the ball, and there was the man Pemberton, Johnny on the spot, trying to pick his away from him, take it away from him. But goalkeeper Raymond quickly got his body behind the ball. So even if he was able to poke it away from him, he probably would not have been able to get it past him. And the ball stayed out. So the player limps off. And what that means is that they will continue. Here's a loud shot in. And there is the goalkeeper bubbling the ball. And really getting into a bit of a tangle there. And he got the worst of it. So they will try again. Raymond looks up and sees that he has Acqui to his right, but he's not going to use him, it seems. So 0-0, 52 minutes gone in this encounter. This one is allowed to run, and without really too much hesitation, they were able to play the ball out quickly, but Lynch unable to keep it in. Acqui with the throw, looking for some early support. Good movement there. The ball, though, taken away by Lynch. And they're on the move again, turning, twisting. And when is the forward ball going to come? Just intercepted. And back on his feet there quickly. And making sure that he's in the presence with Santana Smith. And also pushing forward. But look at the pain that you could see at the plays off the field now. He's just limping. He's probably going to try to continue. I'm not quite sure how much good he will be able to do his team at this point in time. Ball played up again, played into the Chaguanas half quickly, but it's stuck in the mud, and then it's played into more mud. This is much more like it as they try to play it out to the flanks of the field, battling their way forward though. Joshua Kesney still involved, going past one man, trying to get to the byline, and an opportunity to cross, no, still trying to shake his man, goes past one, and then it's taken over the line, and it's going to be another corner kick to Moruga. So they're finding some space down that right-hand side. Remember, Chaguanas are down to 10 men. So Moruga with a one-man advantage. However, they too are down to 10 men because one of their main cogs is off the field. He's hobbled badly. That's not a particularly good free kick, and the referee says it's going to be a free kick going the other way to Chaguanas North. And the players are just in serious pain and not able to come. And you could just see the demands of the field on the players. It's hurting and it's tiring. Their legs are heavy, the boot is heavy, the lactic acid is building up in the legs, so you're really losing control of their legs. And then any touch you get, it's compounded because you're already so fatigued that a little scrape or a little knock seems more, 10 times as bad as it is normally. All the same, he's going to get some treatment. 55 and a half minutes gone, and it's still anybody's game right now. It's goalless, Moruga 0, Chaguanas North 0, and it's getting to that time, crunch time, when somebody may have to take a risk and see if they can convert. Here's a ball, not a particularly good one, but luckily for them, it hit the water and it just kind of skidded away. Now they get an opportunity here. Can he make amends? Not for the first time, he tried to play that little chip ball forward, and on both occasions he messed it up because he's hitting the ball rather than driving the ball in towards the goal area. He's trying to kind of flick it, and it doesn't come off for him. Another ball played forward there by Benzema. But again, he too can't get it. It's skidding off the outer portion of the boot. Moruga on the prowl again, looking for something forward. Lynch, he gets a free kick. And the ball is moved away. So it's going to be a yellow card just for touching the ball. The man had already spotted the ball and was trying to play, and that's delay of game penalty, if you know what I mean, a yellow card. So now, who will be able to do this for Moruga? Terrell Thompson is going to send this one forward. He too tries to play it over on that far side. I'm not quite sure if that's what it was intended to go. Nevertheless, they might get the handle on it, and still kept in, and really shaking his man nicely. Gets the ball across, but it's behind, and it's going to be another goal kick to Chaguanas. No goals yet in this game. 57 and a half gone. And the players battling away, trying their endeavor best. Here's Kesme Joshua trying to get back on the field. And certainly he looked like he's been through a war, literally. He's covered in mud, but he's out there battling for his team. As all the players who are on the field, whether they started or if they came on as subs, it's been a real grind for them. And it seems as if they've made another substitution. Here is the goal kick taken. One back nicely now. Opportunity to get this one forward. This could be interesting. Although the goalkeeper anticipates well. And then his throw is an errant one. Lynch never had a chance. So they just hand the ball back to Chaguanas North. So two teams that are kind of in the bottom part of the table, looking for points, and but you can understand why they're at the bottom part of the table, because you just look at the way they're playing. Although it has to be said, despite the conditions, they've played some pretty decent stuff and have been able to keep it. Here's a ball coming across and just played up the field, not very convincingly. However, the second ball is a much better ball, getting it over the half line. But Moruga under pressure still. Chaguanas North still trying to get something forward, turning, twisting, and making sure that they have numbers up despite being a man down. And there is the free kick, as Raymond was just nudged in the back, and he's won a free kick for his team. And trying to line it up, it looks like Benzema is going to try his luck from distance. Approaching the 1 hour mark here. So we still have another 30 minutes plus whatever added on time. So plenty of time for somebody to do something special. Will this be the moment here now? As Chaguanas Benzema hits it, and he has the power, he has the range. He just couldn't get it, keep it down. And given the condition of the ball and the ground, that's not a bad effort. But I'm sure he would like it to come down a little bit quicker for him. Still, Lynch under pressure now, and they almost give this one away, and they almost ran into John. John is going to keep it in. He's brought down, and that's going to be a free kick to Chaguanas North. You just look at the condition of the field. And is it a throw? Is it a free kick? It should be a free kick. Yes, it is. It is a free kick. And it looks like Akwi is the one who is going to take it now. They were trying to sort out who was going to take the kick. So can Akwi deliver the telling blow here now for Chaguanas North, the home team? Here is the kick, big one. The goalkeeper is slipping, and the header is just wide of the mark there. Not a bad effort at all. He got up, and there was no challenge really, and he couldn't really kind of turn his neck and get the ball the direction that it needed. He just headed it, and it just kept going away from him. Another ball played forward again, aiming there at Lynch and company. And again, every tackle just seems to hurt that little bit more now, because one, you're tired, one, your leg is weak, and it's just not the ideal situation to be playing in. But hey, that's the field that they've been presented with, and they're just trying to make the best of it. Ball thrown in, and it stays out. So the league season, this is a shortened season, I might add, for most teams. So they will want to try to get as many games as they possibly can. Players would like to play in as many games as possible. Plus, they try to get as many points as they possibly can. And if you're a striker, maybe as many goals as you could possibly acquire in the season. And that's why when you play a shortened season, it's so important to get off to a fast start. We saw that with the Fatimas and the St. Benedicts, the Sawars, and the Presentations. And no surprise that they're the ones heading into the playoffs this time around. And a couple of them are unbeaten. Well, all of them are unbeaten when you consider the final tally, the group leaders unbeaten, and St. Benedict's unbeaten, Fatima unbeaten, although they've had that draw there in their head-to-head clash. And it's a similar thing between Presentation and Sour North. They tied 1-1 in their head-to-head clash as well, but they beat everybody else along the way. Now a chance for another free kick into the area. Can they really produce something from here? Justin Lewis, the ball comes over, the goalkeeper is there, the header is just wide. Well, again, another golden opportunity to probably break the deadlock. The goalkeeper punched it not very far, and the follow-up header really should have done better with that, and he headed it wide of the mark. How Raymond would want that back. Still, Moruga dodged that bullet there. They're trying to get a salvo of their own at the other end, and you could see on the field right now with a bandage on, Terrell Pemberton with a knee brace on, and he's back out there. But this is a tough ground to be operating less than 100%, because he got injured in the collision with the goalkeeper, and he might have done some damage to his knee, and he's back out there battling away, but he's not very mobile at the moment. But they're still hoping to get him maybe that one chance that he could probably put away and seal the deal for them Here they come again. He's on the move and still going, and trying to get in there, but he's pushing the ball too far forward, and he runs out of real estate as well. You can see the number 6 there with the white bandage on his right knee, and noticeably hobbled and not able to really maneuver as well as he would like. And I think they have him out there probably for a header. And if that is the case, then you want to play the ball down the flanks of the field and then rain crosses into the area and tell him just stand there and use your head. But that's easier said than done because the players are so used to slugging it out with each other that they just continue to do that. Another substitution, it seems, for Chaguanas North as they look for a breakthrough here. They're down to 10 men, so they're going to have to manage the kind of output that the other players are producing. Those who are on the field, several of them are carrying injuries. You could see it. They just seem just a little bit hobbled. I think Justin Lewis is going to make way, and they're going to try somebody else in that up position because, again, players are just not at 100% at the moment. So the ball just changing hands, going away, and they're going to try again to try to launch something forward. Moruga again hit high upfield, headed down, and good opportunity to get it for, but another infringement and another free kick going the other way. So nothing by way of a breakthrough so far, although we've had some close shaves at both ends, and nobody could get that definitive touch to put it away. So Johannes Donatien is on the field, number 17. And Moruga trying their best here now, trying to get behind the defense and doing a fine job there was Travel Dover. But once again, the tackle comes and takes it away from him. A corner to Moruga as they go probing once more. With that one man, actually the ball went out for a throw. Would you believe it? And here is the shot. Not a particularly good one. It turns into a pass. And they come racing again. Donatien trying to come away with it. He's a man with the cleanest outfit on the field. Pemberton trying his best there despite being hobbled and not giving up. That's real commitment. And you have to admire that. And talk about the pride that these players have in their schools. Here's a lovely ball played forward again. And the ball just goes behind. And here's a shot come in. And the goalkeeper just batting it down and taking it away. So it's just a scenario here where they looking to get something, anything going goalwards, and to have somebody run it. This is a mistake. This could be the moment here, and still trying to run out of the defense with it. They recover quickly, and they get it upfield. Still, they're not out of the woods yet, as Chaguanas North battling away, fighting hard. Players everywhere. LeBron Williams doing his part, and trying everything possible, and you could just see their look on Johannes Donatien's face. He's the cleanest man out there in the middle, and I think a little speck of dirt went up on his clothing and he just seemed put off by it all. I think he'd probably be best to just forget that and just get on with the game. It's not going to stay white for much longer. And that is a bad challenge there. He was just kind of stamping on the player's legs. And he stays down, however. And yes, it was a stamp. And the referee, I'm surprised, didn't give a card for that. but that was clearly a stamp on the player's foot as they were trying to, as he was trying to clear the ball. Up the field it goes once more, trying the best to get possession and looking to make some movement. Here is a chance to run at the defense. He's on his way, but again, the water, the mud, whatever it is, creates problems. He had to stop and try to get it back inside, and it's still running for them. Here is the cross, but this time the goalkeeper is more than equal to it, taking it at the apex, although he dropped it and was able to quickly recover it. No pressure, but they're still coming forward. Chaguanas North. Here is the ball played over on that far side, a little too straight, and actually no, it stays in. And they do get a chance here now. Can he hook the ball back? The ball played across, and not very powerful enough, not real, with any real conviction. When you're that close to the goal, you want to make absolutely certain that you make contact with the ball. And he just kind of threw his legs at it and didn't really get much. That's another free kick there, trying his best Dover to stop the forward progress, and he achieved that. But it's a free kick. Tyreek Joseph, the man who was impeded there. And once again, Jaquan Benzema is going to try his luck from distance. He hits this one way up, and eventually it's cleared away. But he gets a second bite of the cherry. He's coming forward with it, looking to slip his man, and got past one, but not the second one. And it's going the other way. So the ball is just back and forth. Back and forth they come, as both teams just slug it out here now. Nobody giving an inch as they try desperately to win this battle. This is a battle of attrition right now, as neither team wants to concede here. We're in the 72nd minute of play. Time running out on both teams, and Benzema is going to try another one from distance. Does he have the range for it? Can he break this deadlock? That's the question now. Here is the shot coming, and just a little slip. The goalkeeper makes the save, and well, another great opportunity there, but the goalkeeper came big time, diving down, low down. Here's Akwi's stab forward, and the boot just got in there, and the goalkeeper making the save. It looked once again like Aaron Raymond getting in there. But Chaguanas North down to 10 men, but they're playing like 12. They're really battling hard here and putting pressure on Moruga. However, Moruga, with their speed, always a threat. Down that right-hand side they go yet again, and it's Dover trying his luck over there, and even the goalkeeper is coming to aid his defense. So end-to-end action here. Players wiping each other's faces. There's mud and dirt and everything everywhere. I would not want the responsibility to have to clean those uniforms after that. I don't know what you're using to clean that amount of dirt, and they might as well just drop them in a garbage bag and put them out. It's that kind of a surface, and it's been a rough day for everyone. I don't think anybody comes out of this game unscathed, maybe other than the goalkeepers, and even they have had a few brushes, a few collisions with attackers as well. So 74 minutes on the clock now. Who will blink first? Raymond with the kick upfield, and ball played back inside. Again, they're trying to get it into that advanced position, and they're trying to get Dover going again. And here is the shot. I thought he was going to hit from that angle, and the second time he lost that opportunity. He really should have hit it the first time. And now, can the cross come? Still running with it, and again putting himself in trouble. Once there are players in the box, the idea is to get the ball. A wet ball is such a weapon on a surface like this. You just want to get it in the area and see what happens. It doesn't even have to come in the air. It could come all along the ground, if that's what is required. Battling for it. It should be a free kick. And yes, it is a free kick given away there by, it looked like Fonset was trying his best in there. Moruga, can they produce something now with just under 15 minutes left in this game? That's by regulation time. Here's the ball chipped into the area. Player goes down. He's looking for something, nothing there. It's going to be a goal kick. And he really should have just stayed on his feet. I don't know why he went down because there was no white shirt around him. And I say white guardedly because I don't know if you could call them white shirts now. They're certainly not white. Raymond taking his time because he knows that his team is poised here. But look at this kick. The ball stays in play. An opportunity here now for Dover. Can he get the cross in? And it's just running free. The players tumbling over. The referee not giving anything there now. And here comes Chaguanas North. But Moruga still not giving up. Ball sliced away. The goalkeeper is going to have to come and claim it. He pushes it away, and that would be another opportunity lost there for Moruga. They're still battling for it. Numbers up. Dover again. Can he get the cross in? Still trying to turn his man. Comes back onto his left foot. Hits the ball across. Blocked by the defense. Dover again drills this one across the face of the goal, and nobody there to put it in. So real intense battle here, and players trying everything, giving everything that they have, but nothing to show for it just yet. It's still goalless. We enter the 77th minute of play. Again, the goalkeeper's kicks, all of a sudden, there's no leverage, there's no height in them, and this is a free kick. So now, can they get something going towards goal? This is probably at a good distance for a direct shot on target at goal. So who will take the responsibility? Is the captain brave enough? Or who does he designate for this responsibility? It could be a real game changer if you could get it here as a shot, but it's way over the bar. And again, a wasted opportunity for them. And I'm not sure if the players are not reading the conditions. When it's wet like that, you really just want to hit it hard. Even if it pitches in front of the goalkeeper, it could create all sorts of problems for them. And I just think they're just using the wrong surface to hit the ball sometimes, and or the wrong technique in kicking the ball, and as a result it's going over the bar time and again, or it's going wide of the target again and again. But I also understand that a wet ball is a difficult ball to kick. Even the goalkeeper, ask the goalkeeper, not for the first time, he's giving it away, and luckily for him, Akwi was able to get in the tackle and the deflection. You can't even see the line. I'm not quite sure where the line is there, if he's on the field or not. The ball is won back. Now Moruga. And they get another free kick this time, although they had possession. Oh, it's a throw-in. Just as I suspected, he might have been on the field when he threw the ball. I'm just kind of gauging where the line might be from here. Ball thrown in, but again, a white shirt is there first. When you throw in the ball in, it's a cardinal sin when the opposition gets to the ball first from a throw-in. If anything, you want to throw it to your teammate and let the mistake come after that. But don't let the opposition get to the ball first. Here's a ball played through the back post. The header up, still it's just riding about, bouncing around there in the area as they try to get something going, and that's another good tackle there. Again, trying his best to pick his head up, Hezekiah John, and execute the pass, but by the time he looked up, the tackle was on its way. And here is a yellow card. And that yellow card goes to the man who has just come on a little while ago. And he goes into the referee's bad books for a naughty little tackle. So Moruga still battling here. Angelo Molino. What do we have here now? Here's a kick upfield. The ball is headed away. Molino himself got it. Another ball played back inside. And a similar ball played upfield quickly. Akwi has it. But he can't control. That should be a free kick. The boot was over the ball like that. And most times the referees are going to give the infringement for that. So no goals in this encounter, but there's been so much tension and so much battling going on. You would think that this was a 5-5 scoreline. Here's a lovely ball inside, and the shot blocked. And they can't get it away. Still trying to run out with it. Instead of passing it out at the back, he's trying to run with it and loses the handle on it. But does well to win it back. Now he's still running with it. It's almost like as if he feels that he alone can take the ball forward. Now Dover, can he get the cross in? He's blocked initially, and then even the second tackle comes, and that's going to be the free kick. So good defensive work again coming from at the back, and it's been another brilliant performance there from Thomas and company. Akwi thrown in there. They've been battling some aggressive forward runners from Moruga, but they've more than held their own at the back. 82 minutes gone. Another free kick from Raymond. Ball played upfield and trying to turn with it. Benzema, he's doing his bit. Can he get something going forward? A little infringement there, just a little pull-in, and you could see how tired the players are. I imagine that Chaguanas Benzema came on as a substitute, but he looks so tired already, and that you see him bending over there, and he's probably not just tired from fatigue, but he might be injured as well, or feeling the effects of a bruising or something. It's a really testing surface. And you have to tip your hats to both teams. They've really battled hard. And Akwi doing the needful, sending a little bit of water. He probably couldn't see mud in his eyes. It's been a real battle for them. And now well, the funny thing is, I don't know if he has to come off the field because he never got a medical treatment. His teammate brought him some water. So there he goes, he's back on, and a chance for them to get the ball forward quickly. 83 and a half gone. Time running out on both teams. You want to keep it in your opponent's defensive third. A ball cleared away again. Moruga with an opportunity to bring the ball forward. And here they go. Place this one forward, but the goalkeeper is going to come and claim it. And easy peasy, as he says. Thank you very much. This time he hits it downfield. It's won quickly by Moruga. They have numbers on top still, but once you play the ball into that part of the field, it's not going to travel very far, and invariably you're going to lose that battle. Here they come again, being harassed, pushed one way, then the next. The referee pulling up there, but the infringement, I thought, came earlier than that. However, he allowed play to continue until there was a little bit of late challenge in there, just nibbling at the heels of the defender. 0-0 the scoreline, 84 and a half minutes gone. Can 10-man Chaguanas North hold on here and get a point, or can they, better than that, can they steal all 3 points from Moruga? Moruga have battled hard, but they know they're in a dogfight here with the Chaguanas North outfit. They have not taken a backward step. They've been on the front foot despite being down a man. Akwi with the throw. Gets it inside. Does he get back? Can he get it back? He does. And the return ball is there. That too is cleared away. So 85 minutes gone. Just 5 minutes left in this encounter. Another player goes down for Chaguanas North. It's been a real battle royale here. And he is coming to get some treatment while his teammates are on the attack. Here is the ball blocked. And eventually it's cleared away. And Moruga under the gun here now. Here they come once more, Chaguanas North. And the ball is eventually cleared upfield. So it's going to be coming in the other direction now. And again, another ball played forward. But look at where it stops. It stops in the quagmire. And that is where it's all hell breaking loose inside of there, as nobody can really maneuver out of it very well. Ball won back by Moruga now, and they waste little time in getting the ball forward, but as it hits the surface, it just bounces quickly towards goalkeeper Aaron Raymond for Chaguanas North, and he will just take his time here now with 86.5 minutes gone. He sends one upfield. Could this be the moment for them? The ball is won back quickly by Moruga, and it's just headed quickly back downfield, still trying to turn and twist his way forward. Donatian gets the ball forward. He makes a split there. That's good football. Still they're going. Raymond, and eventually it's taken away from him, but it's taken over the line for a throw-in to Chaguanas North. Time ticking away here on both teams. 87 minutes, and the referee is issuing a card to the coach, who is out of his box and bellowing Mr. Duval, Kempton Duval. So he gets a yellow card, which I think is only fitting given the fact that so many other players on the field have yellow cards. I think the coach falls right in there. Here is the throw. Not a particularly good one. It takes a little bit of a hop though. Here's a chance. Can they get somebody to get a shot off? And nobody could get it. And they're able to win it back. Chaguanas North pressing. Opportunity here now. The ball just played forward. Chance for the shot. Can he get the shot off? Back onto his right foot? No. It's one back. And Chaguanas North still has possession and shaking off his man. And the referee's allowing some serious contact to take place here. And he's not blowing the whistle. However, still, they come forward looking for some passes. Not many of them. Here's a ball played forward and just kept out. Going to be a free kick, is it, to Chaguanas North? Might have been a handle, or it's a throw-in, rather. Ball thrown in quickly. Chance to get the ball across goal, and it goes behind. It's a goal kick. So end-to-end stuff, and now everything is being ramped up here because time is running out on them. 88.5 minutes gone on the clock, and nobody seems capable of breaking the deadlock despite Chaguanas being down to 10 men. They're still battling here, and they're going to get themselves a goal kick. And, well, it's just up at one end, back down to the other end, back up the road, back down, and I think the field has a lot to do with that because the players just can't do their normal routine of passing the ball and trying to do link-up plays as comfortably as they would normally do. A chance here now for them to get the ball upfield again, but I think that one might have gone off for a throw. It's Moruga's throw, and they need to be mindful of the fact that we're into the final minute of regulation time. Can they win it now at the death? That's the important thing here. The ball thrown in, and hooked forward towards goal, but again the goalkeeper and his defense doing well and knocking his man over. This could be a foot race here now. The ball played out wide, and on an opportunity here for Chaguanas. Can they win it at the death? And no, the defender does well. He falls down, and he's not happy at all with the manner of the tackle, but it's going to be a free kick to Moruga. You can see this was a good opportunity. The ball came out wide. The defender was trying to clear his lines. He only played it into the part there of Donatian, but he ran into his defender, then he held him back. So clearly he was impeding his man. He wasn't too happy about the tug, but he won the free kick anyway. 90 minutes and counting now. The ball played upfield, headed back into the area, and another opportunity here. Players are struggling right now, and another clearance upfield. Moruga on the move once again down that right-hand side. Here's a cross ball right across the goal again, and it's going to be another. It's a goal kick once again for Chaguanas North, but they're just flirting with danger there at the back. Those cross balls could be very telling. The problem is the man who's making the crosses seems to be so much quicker than his teammates, so they can't get up in the goal in order to help him out or to get to the end of some of those crosses. And that's the travesty of this situation here. Another player stays down, and we've had quite a few of those in this game so far. 0-0 the scoreline. You know, sometimes you get a game that has a lot of goals and or might have 2 or 3 goals, and sometimes you have a game like this. This is goalless, but there's been so much excitement in this game that it makes you wonder that if a goal will kind of spoil everything, because as it is right now, they're just kind of slugging it out. And the player just getting treatment, and so that might just add on a couple more seconds to the clock. If the referee had stopped his watch at all, we may still have about 3 or 4 minutes of time added on. And this is another heavy field that players are being asked to play extra minutes in. Here's a ball played forward and quickly behind it, Moruga, but they're trying to bring it forward and no ability to turn. And here is the ball sent forward again, but Moruga still not able. And there is the whistle. And Moruga celebrating, or rather Chaguanas North are celebrating because they would have played with 10 men for the better part of an hour. And the point might just be what is required. Now, unofficially, we didn't see the goal, but unofficially, it had 1 goal in this game. And unfortunately, we didn't have it on our cameras, but you could see by the celebration there, that goal is what is the difference here. Chaguanas North pick up 3 crucial points, and that is what is the heartbreak for Moruga, as their players are just lying all over the field. They're just looking despondent because it's all about avoiding having to play in the playoffs or staying out of the cellar positions. So 3 points at this stage of the season is priceless, and that goes to Chaguanas North as they edge Moruga by 1 goal to nothing.